Hello friends, this is Dr. Nalini Taneja. If you're first time around on my channel, I create content that helps you to make your life better, more productive and peaceful. I'm a counselor, a mentor, a boundaries and a communication expert, and I talk about decluttering also. So are you drowning in stuff? Surrounded by piles of things, don't even remember buying, feeling that your life is one big mess and it's suffocating your dreams and potential. We have all been there. And let me tell you, decluttering has the power to change your life. It's not just cleaning, it's a life transforming strategy that can literally change everything. Now, I am in this video going to break down why decluttering is an absolute game changer. We are not just going to talk about organizing your closet, we are going to talk about fundamentally redesigning your life, your mental space, and your future. I'm going to share 5 powerful reasons that are going to make your life way more fascinating. So, the first reason is why decluttering should be done, because it gives you mental clarity. Let's get real. Now, clutter isn't just physical, it's mental. Every single item in your space is a tiny whisper demanding your attention. That stack of unread magazines, whispering. Those clothes that you haven't worn in 3 years, shouting. Your brain is constantly processing these visual noise signals, which means you are experiencing mental fatigue without even realizing it. When you declutter, you're not just clearing out your physical space, you're creating your mental bandwidth. Imagine your brain being a computer. Clutter is like having 500 browser tabs open simultaneously. Decluttering, that's closing those tabs and giving your mental processor some serious breathing room. What else does decluttering do? It increases your productivity. Here's a mind blowing fact that you need to know. An average person spends 12 days, 12, 10 plus 2 days per year looking for things they just can't find. That's almost 2 work weeks wasting for searching stuff. Decluttering transforms that completely. When everything has a place, everything has a purpose, you become a productivity machine. Think about your workspace. A clean, organized desk isn't just aesthetically pleasing, it's a productivity hack. You spend less time searching for things and more time doing or accomplishing what you need to do. Less of your mental energy it goes in finding things means you have more mental energy for creating, for innovation, and for achieving your dreams. I will share with you something very personal. 10 years ago, I used to have a lot of stuff. My apartment would look like a museum. There were so many things. I had so many clothes, I would have so many papers, I would have random objects that I would bring and shop, and I would just hoard things. On one weekend, I decided I had enough and I committed myself to a total declutter. I took everything, and I mean just about everything. And then I sorted it into 4 piles: keep, donate, trash, and maybe. The maybe pile was small but crucial. What happened over the next 5 or 6 years was transformative as far as I was concerned. As I cleared out the physical space of my house, something shifted within me internally. It was like I was not only removing the physical clutter, but I was also giving my mind space to clear more, you know, with more clarity. I started to give away everything, and that also included old receipts, forgotten gifts, clothes that represented a version of me which didn't exist anymore. All of it went. Over the next few years, I donated stuff so much, so much, so much, so much, and I created systems around my house. And I started to feel alive, and I felt my space had become more in harmony with the person I was becoming. And my productivity skyrocketed. I started another business. I began writing consistently, started creating content. I went back to college. I got my PhD sorted out. And there was so much that I was able to accomplish because I was creating space, not just a physical space, but I was creating room to become the best version of myself. Also, when you declutter, you gain a lot of financial benefits because it is like a financial detox. By understanding what you truly own, you stop unnecessary spending. No more buying duplicates because you can't find the things that were there already in the house. No more impulse purchases that fill empty emotional spaces. Many people also discover that when they start decluttering, they realize they already have enough. They come into the space of gratitude. I have enough and I am not going to waste time. Also, when you dive deeply into your heartful space, you also realize that the materialistic things are not going to fill the hole in your heart which you are trying to fill. Your hole in the heart will only get filled when you work on yourself, when you heal yourself, when you work on your traumas, and you realize the happiness that you were searching in the materialistic products outside was lying absolutely covered in that heap of things that you have bought. You start to come into an emotional wellness space. Clutter is nothing but stress made visible. Every unorganized space is going to be a tiny anxiety generator. As a counselor, as a mental health counselor, I have so many clients that come into me for counseling and for mentoring, and I often tell them that you need to first be very aware of how your environment looks like. When your environment is clean, when your environment is organized, when it is structured, you give yourself a powerful, direct message to your mind and your heart that I can manage things. I can really start to look at things with a different perspective. You not only get, when you declutter, let go of items, but also that emotional attachments. They are like, it's like a pot which has holes in it. As much as water you may pour in it, the holes will just let the water fall down. Believe it or not, another thing that decluttering does, it impacts your relationships. Organized, peaceful space makes you more present. You are less stressed and more welcoming. You are probably more calm. Having said that, you cannot take away the work that you need to do on your emotions, on your mental health habits. That is there. But certainly, when you have clear spaces, clean spaces, that is certainly more conducive to better mental health. I really do believe that hoarding leads to so many more issues than just the physical act of hoarding. And decluttering leads to way more positive outcomes than just the act of decluttering. I really do hope that you will come to realize that you owe to yourself. I always say this, your life is about you. It's not about anyone else. Your life is about your happiness. It is, there's a famous song of Bon Jovi. It's my life, it's now or never. I ain't live forever. Your life is about you making the most of it. So if you want to have the best life, look around your environment. Does that environment speak to you of joy, of happiness, of harmony, of beauty? Or does that environment create stress, dirt, unhappiness, and absolute stress in your life? The choice is always yours, and you can make the difference, and you can make a better choice today. So these are the things that impact when you do decluttering on your life. I hope you will take some clues from it, work on creating a more beautiful space. Share with me in the comment section what things that you try to do to declutter your space, and how was that experience with you. I do hope you'll subscribe to the channel and you'll hit the notification bell so that whenever I make a video, which I'm making 4 a week right now, you will get access to it or get information or a notification of it as and when they are published. As of now, have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day ahead of you. Thanks for listening to me. I wait to hear back from your end. Bye.